Good evening, gentle listener, and welcome to Impressionable, an Alan production. This week, Hunter asks simple questions, Raven gets more dates wrong, and Alan yields his time. Yes! It's time for bees? So sit back, prepare to have an impression left on you, and enjoy the show.
Welcome back to Impressionable, the only podcast that is guaranteed to give you AIDS. I am your host, Hunter, and I'm joined by the same two idiots I'm joined by with every single episode. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I think we need to have a disclaimer that we do not give out AIDS.
What? What are you No, we need to seek out all the underprivileged children of the world and give them AIDS.
I agree.
But what if we get a lawsuit against us?
That
guys?
is your mission here, Nick.
That's our mission.
What?
And
I don't
Nick,
want to be a part of this
spearheading
mission.
the charge.
I would rather not.
So, anything exciting happening, guys? You know?
Yes,
Motherfucker.
and some of it I can't talk about legally, but some of it I can.
You should
Okay,
talk
but
about
what
all of
about-
it.
Illegally.
I can give you bits and pieces of information that I'm allowed to give.
The government's not gonna watch this podcast, okay? So
Okay, so in the future, in the near future, at undisclosed time and duration, and I'll be indisposed.
Like taking a shit.
No,
Like-
more like I'll be
Murder.
gone for a good minute
Oh, so really
What?
taking a shit. Okay.
in a different country. All I can say is that I will be going to a place. I'll be there with special forces. If that's all I can really say.
just you, not the rest of your.
No, all of us.
Oh. It's like, yay, Nick.
Sadly, it's not just me.
Wow.
I'm not cool enough.
Yeah.
But after that, also, unfortunately, I will not be getting summer leave.
You douchebag.
Well, that's because our unit is going on alert during the summer for something stupid.
Is it Greenland?
No.
Oh.
Our unit got activated for Washington State and all the surrounding states that if a fire breaks out, that we go help the firefighters fight the fire.
But you're not firefighters.
I know.
Well, he is now.
We are now honorary firefighters.
So when
and
do you
they-
get to leave?
You know, I would like to know that as well. But, you know, I don't get to know that privileged information yet.
Cool. Alan, anything fun, exciting, depressing,
I got some small talk.
sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bass player now.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, cool. Well, cause I've always been a classical player, right? Play trombone, but I
And
recently
the,
realized
and
that
the xylophone?
no, I recently
Oh.
realized that while I do like classical music, it's harder to get a job with, and it's not as fun as say rock music. So I'm learning bass
Just-
now.
Go professional, bro.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair.
You ever heard of Mozart? He made it. You
I've,
could too.
I've maybe heard that name somewhere.
Yeah, bro, you can make it too.
Oh, for sure.
Anyone can do what he did. Hell, I
That's
could.
true. That is true.
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry.
I know I am.
I'll
You just gotta apply yourself.
I will just kill myself. It's fine.
Well, how about
Also-
the weather, guys?
Well,
Yeah, what's the
It's
weather
very
like in
cold this-
Seattle?
well, very cold
Yeah.
this morning.
How
Walked
cold?
out in a lot of frost.
Like 20 degrees cold,
Uh,
colder.
um, does the weather app tell me what it was before? Can I go back in time for the temperature? It doesn't look like I can.
Well, what is it now?
Right now it's 37.
That's like,
Oh, dude, I wish.
that's warmer than it is here.
And the lowest it's getting tonight is 24 from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then tomorrow when I wake up to go to breakfast, it's going to be 24 degrees.
Well, it is been snowing and sleeting here, so.
No,
Yeah, we've got no
freezing
snow.
rain, not sleet.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
We have gotten no rain, no snow, nothing.
That's kind of
And
weird.
I just jinxed it for me.
And Nick, Waffle House is closed.
Oh no.
Dude, my bank closed today.
I know that. Oh man, the country's about to get destroyed then.
Yeah. Well,
Fun
anyone
fact,
got any?
did you know-
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I won't do my fun fact.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Army does go off of the Waffle House Index.
Really?
Yeah, when my dad did Hurricane Katrina, uh, when he was on the tarmac and his first sergeant was giving out, the information was going on, he was like, "Oh yeah, guys, by the way, all the Waffle Houses are closed in the state. It's bad."
That is bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, the government even uses that as a reference.
Crazy.
I don't have any more small talk I can willingly share.
All right. Cool.
You know.
Cool.
Do you have
Well,
any small
cool.
talk, Hunter?
It doesn't matter. He's the
Oh yeah, it
host.
doesn't matter.
Who
I'm the
cares?
host.
I'm
I'll have to
asking.
get small talk.
I don't want. Well, I'm
I mean,
vetoing that. I don't want to
Okay.
know.
Small talk. Big Lots was open until about 3
I'm
today,
deafening.
and then we closed. We'll probably be open tomorrow.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, I agree. We only made less than $1,000 all day.
That's pretty good.
There were 4 employees
for a
there.
business, right?
4 employees were there.
That's what you want to hear.
Yeah, just wasting money.
No. I wonder how much the government made today, so I can compare.
I bet you the government
How
lost like
much did
billions of
the
dollars because that debt keeps
Probably.
just racking up.
US government
That's true.
make today? Okay, so Hunter, how much money did you say you made?
Like 900 and something.
Well, today the government made about $13 billion. So
Oh,
maybe
cool.
step up your game.
Wait,
Yeah.
but
My-
how much
my-
did the
my
government
job is
lose
making-
today?
We don't talk about that, okay? That doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
And minus 1 point for keeping secrets.
What? No, but
Anyway.
this is already biased. I'm never gonna win.
Today's topic is things that we think we understand, right? So basically, y'all are.
What?
I'm gonna give each of y'all a topic, okay? And y'all are gonna
Uh-huh.
explain to me like it's my first time hearing it. Okay.
Okay.
No Google or AI. It has to
Oh,
be
no.
pure words from y'all.
Okay, but what if you don't find out that we use Google or AI?
Oh, I will know.
Okay.
Dude, what if we get away with it? You don't
And-
You sound like my
I'm gonna
professors
give-
right now, but okay.
I'll
I'm gonna
know.
give 3 minutes per topic.
Okay.
Sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Alan,
doesn't
you're
really
up
matter what
first.
we think.
Okay.
I want you to explain to me how cell phones work.
Okay, cell phones. So
Yes.
let's take a step back to the late 17th, the late 1800s. Alexander Graham Bell invents the telephone, right? You can
Okay.
speak to it, and it'll take your voice to another part of the world where somebody else will hear it, and they can talk back to you. It's like having a conversation with someone who's not in the same room.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then 1900s pass, and at the end of that, in the 80s, they invented a wireless version you could carry with you. So you could call anybody that had a phone anywhere else, right?
Okay. Okay.
And then the iPhone becomes a thing, and it has a
Oh, what
screen.
year?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's
I don't.
gotta be minus points.
Minus points for Nick for interrupting.
God damn it!
All right.
Sweet,
Fucking
And
sweet.
actually, I'll give Alan another point for keeping his cool there.
I always
You know
keep
what,
my cool.
Hunter? Fuck you. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
let me
that's
explain the fucking iPhone.
another. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's got like a touch screen, right, where you can view anything on there. You can install apps on there, so you can play like Solitaire or Bloons Tower Defense
Okay.
on your phone, while also still
Okay.
being able to call people. And now it can also access the internet. So you have all of the information, all of human knowledge in this tiny little box that fits in your pocket.
Sweet.
And you can call people with it.
Nick, do you have any whatchamacallit? Do you disagree with anything Alan says?
No.
Okay. Cool. Well, that was cell phones. Thank you for that. Nick,
What do you want? What? 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 Go ahead,
explain
what?
to me how planes work.
Okay, so back in the day, I'm
Uh-huh.
taking it back to 1911, the Wright brothers.
Okay.
There are two British guys, absolutely nut jobs. Humans flying? Ha, never heard of. But no, they strapped together some sticks, some cloth, and they jumped off a ledge and then they started flying.
Okay.
And then over the years, we have developed, improved upon the design that they started.
Okay.
And they become a vital necessity of the human race. And the way it works is pretty simple. We'll take into account a modern commercial plane. We'll say a Boeing 747. That's the only commercial plane that I know.
Okay.
So you put all the people on, right? And all their luggage, all that shit that they want.
Right.
Then you got the flight attendants and the pilots.
So how does it stay in the air?
Well, it stays in the air due to its engines that it has and its aerodynamics.
Okay.
So, and well, I'll give you a fun fact. Every time you land a plane, it's technically a controlled crash, technically speaking. That's all it is.
Okay.
And you stay in the air by having the engines as a propellant. And the higher you fly up into the atmosphere, the easier it is on the aircraft due to the air pressure.
Nick, are you looking this up?
No, I'm not.
Okay, good.
If you can't tell, I'm trying to pull whatever I can out of my ass.
Oh, I
No,
can
no, you're
tell.
good.
I can
That's
tell.
the whole
Don't
that's
worry.
the whole purpose of this, bro.
And the higher you fly, the less resistance you're gonna get. Um, you ever seen inside of a cockpit?
I have.
Yeah, there's a lot of buttons, lot of switches, levers. Pro tip: ignore all of that.
Oh, okay.
All you need to
Okay.
know is the throttle and the steering wheel.
So where's the throttle and where's the steering wheel?
The steering wheel is gonna be right in front of you. The
Okay.
throttle is it's gonna look like like a gear shift in a car. Just take that thing and just ram it all the way forward, like max speed always. So you always do max speed or
Okay.
no speed.
So Nick doesn't need to be a pilot, and that is time.
I
Um.
think I did pretty good.
Oh man.
Oh,
You're almost out of the negatives.
Oh, but Alan is we're basically tied, right?
I mean, you would have been out of the negatives if you didn't say that the Wright brothers were British.
and they did. That was
Oh
not
no.
in 1911, dude.
No.
Look, man, let me have some creativity, all right?
All right. Alan,
Alan
What?
didn't get the
explain to
correct
me
year
how the
for
internet
Alexander Graham
works.
Bell.
Yeah, because I didn't give a year.
He
At least,
attempted
at
to.
least I
He
didn't lie
didn't
and
give a
said that I
year.
know it when I
I
don't.
also, I also don't know the year for that dude. So,
Well, this seems biased. I'm a target
anyways,
of biasm.
Alan, explain the internet to me. How does it work?
Okay, so basically, everyone,
Porn.
everyone is connected. Privacy,
Okay.
gone. Not a thing. Okay?
Okay.
Um, all of human knowledge, available. You know the encyclopedias they used to have in libraries?
No.
Well, they had encyclopedias in libraries. Now all that is available on the internet. Anything that's on there, you want videos of how planes work that Nick
Ooh.
clearly needs to watch. You got them.
That's plus
You
two.
got um,
I hate you.
you got porn. You got lots of porn. That's on the
Porn
internet.
reference plus
I
one.
like I like to go on record that he stole that from me.
What porn?
Yeah,
Yes.
porn.
Oh. Okay.
I can't
Uh,
express in words how much of the internet is porn. Like
Well,
that's like most of
try
the
for me,
internet.
okay?
Okay,
Try for
so
me.
anything, any type of porn that you can imagine, it exists.
Yeah.
There's this thing called Rule 34, or
Can you
Okay.
any
explain Rule 34?
if it exists, there's a porn. There's porn of it.
Can you put a link into beneath the episode
Yes, I'll
so
put a
the
link.
listeners can understand what we're talking about?
Yeah. I'll show them exactly what I mean. It's just they need the context, but that's the kind of thing that's on the internet. It's whatever your heart desires.
But how is this all a thing, you know? Like,
Well, um, it's because of Wi-Fi.
you know what? I'll take that. I'll take it.
I yield my time.
All right, that was the best explanation of internet I've ever heard. Nick, are you ready for your topic?
No.
Well, you're gonna love this one, okay?
Oh God.
Explain to me Bluetooth. How does
So,
Bluetooth work?
all right, follow me back in time again, guys.
Okay, okay.
Bluetooth.
Oh God.
The name originates in Norway to Nordish Viking, and it actually used his names to make the logo of Bluetooth. That is a fact.
Nordish?
Nordic, whatever. Shut up.
Is this a fact?
It is. You can look it up. Fact check it. And
Or you could just believe.
Yeah,
fact check
keep
it.
going, keep going. I'll fact check it, but keep going.
Okay. And the way Bluetooth works is it pulls the IP address of the device and the IP address of another device and then links the two simultaneously to like let's do an example of a phone and a speaker. If I connect my phone Bluetooth to the speaker and have it paired, anything that I play on my phone will emanate from the speaker.
Nick, it sounds like you're reading from a script right now.
I'm not.
There's no way that you knew that this guy from Norway
You want to know how I know that?
How do you know that?
It's from a movie, The Kingsman. They go into it.
Oh my god, that
That's
he's
There's a
right.
scene of
I
that.
remember that.
That's crazy.
I remembered that. That's the only way I knew.
That is crazy. I'll
I
accept it.
should get, I should get bonus points.
No, I did give you bonus points for that.
Oh,
Yeah, but I won't tell you how many.
okay. Fair is fair.
Fair's
But
fair.
so wait, do we get more points if we're actually accurate about it?
If you yes, and if you can connect it in a crazy way that I can't overrule it, because I can't overrule it because I'm a man of fairness.
All right, that's fair. But it's pretty simple as to that. And well, there is limitations between Bluetooth as kind of like having a line of sight. The more objects or interference between two devices are connected via Bluetooth, the harder it is because of the wavelengths being sent from one device to another, it gets interrupted. And that's why it comes in broken or unclear, staticky. It's all about
Makes so
wavelengths.
much sense now.
I know. And that's why you never drink and drive.
You know what? That's true.
I
That's
yield
true.
my time.
All right, Alan, explain to me how dreams work.
Dreams?
What are dreams?
So the funny thing about dreams is we don't know.
Yeah, but let's pretend like we do. Okay.
So so here's the funny thing about dreams, right? There's this
Right.
or at least there was this study going on in Japan where
Okay.
they were using, I think, fMRI to take images of dreams.
Okay.
It would like scan your brain and figure out like what you're dreaming about, and it would even try and create images of what you're seeing in your dream, just so we can try and understand what the dreams are, and we still don't know. Some guesses are that I've heard is like it's like training the mind for different scenarios when you're awake, or just stimulation while you're asleep, because the brain needs stimulation all the time or you go
Is
crazy.
that why I always dream about women?
Yeah, because you want
Oh,
sex.
right.
Sydney Sweeney specifically.
I ain't saying that. Anyway, yeah.
We should get her as a
Keep
guest
going.
appearance in the show.
Yeah, we should get Sydney Sweeney as a guest.
Yeah, hit me up, Sydney.
Yeah.
But yeah, you also dream when you sleep. I don't know if you know that or not. It's only when you sleep or when you're not sleeping.
Wait, hold on.
Because,
Only dream when
daydreaming.
you sleep,
No, because
but
there's also
only.
daydreaming.
You know what? I'll accept that. That works.
Yeah. But it's imagining things that aren't there, rather consciously or subconsciously. And it's usually sex.
Usually.
I yield my time.
You know what? I applaud you for that. That's a sex point.
Sweet.
Nick.
If I send you a picture of my dick, is that a sex point?
I hope you don't.
I need the points.
would much rather you not.
Would you give me a point to not do it?
I will. You know what? I will give you a point to not do it right now.
All right, that's fair.
Okay, Hunter. If you don't
Yeah.
give me a point as well, I will send you a picture of my dick, just so this is fair.
Crap. Okay. You
What?
both just got +1 point.
This does nothing for me. What if I send one to Alan?
If you send one to
What?
me, I'll send one to you.
And then what if I send Alan's to you, Hunter?
Anyways, we are
Could you
off
revoke his
topic.
point?
Speaking of sending pictures of
Uh-oh.
the genitalia, Nick,
Oh.
how does the cloud work?
Uh, so let me take you back in history, okay?
Okay.
In fact, let's go all the way back to the beginnings of this Earth.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain to you because I'm gonna interpret it the way I want to. We're gonna talk about clouds.
You know what? That works. I didn't specify, so you're good.
All right, so we're gonna talk about you see this every day, assuming that you actually go outside and like touch grass. When you look up in the sky, you see big white puffy things, and that's a cumulus nimbus, one of the words that I remembered in middle school for a cloud.
Okay.
And the way that clouds work is basically the majority of the clouds are made up from the ocean's water, which evaporates into the atmosphere and then forms clouds. And the more water that evaporates, the heavier the clouds get. And due to the gravitational forces of this planet, it changes forms. You ever heard of the ship of Theseus?
I have, but go on. I like the callback.
So, callback point. So, clouds are very much like that,
Okay.
to where it's constantly letting out rain because the heavier it gets, it must come back down and change its form
What goes up
from
must
a
come down.
gas. Yeah, that's a proven fact. That is
Yeah.
a proven fact.
Minus one for Alan for interruption.
Fuck.
Thank you. And,
I was adding to it.
uh, well, I didn't appreciate you adding to it, and you're continuing to interrupt me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Nick.
All right, thank you.
You got a minute left.
All right, I'll wrap this up. Clouds are essentially just that, and it's an endless cycle of water evaporating, which is at a liquid's form, and I believe it's called sublimation of
Big word point.
when it turns from a liquid to a gas, and then as more gases form, that's H2O, it drops back down and goes into a liquid form, and then rains back down on the Earth. I
All right.
yield the last 10 seconds of my time.
That's 15 seconds, but close enough.
Uh, Damn it.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
I'm holding on.
I have a small talk I want to interject really quickly because I just saw this. Did you guys see the popcorn bucket for Iron Lung?
Yes.
I think it's a 3D printed one, right? You have to
It
3D print it
is.
yourself.
They
I
have
just
some you
no,
can
I
buy,
don't
I
think you
think.
do because it said. If I'm looking at a post, it says Mark Fire revealed the popcorn bucket for his movie Iron Lung. He also released the 3D file for free. So I'm pretty sure you can buy it at the theaters, but you can also 3D print it yourself, I think is what that's saying.
Yeah, they said it was like they had a limited supply because it was such short notice, so that's why they sent out the 3D print file.
Bro, I need to get my hands on that. Have you guys seen the image of it?
Oh, that comes out
Yeah,
next week.
It
this
does.
week.
That
You
comes
guys
out.
should
Wait,
you
does it
guys
come
should
out
fly
this week?
out to
Oh, it
to,
did
to watch
technically
it
this
with
week.
me.
For
You're right.
Friday.
You should
You're right.
guys
You're
fly
right.
out to Washington to see the movie with me.
No, you should fly here.
Nope.
No, it's
You
more
I
fair.
always go to you guys. You never come to me.
Crazy.
I came to you.
Oh, that was Korea. That's not the
Yeah,
same.
exactly. So now you should come here.
But what about Hunter? Hunter still owes me.
Then you can come here and Hunter will go to Seattle.
Will
All right,
I?
fair is fair. Hunter, it's agreed upon. You're coming here, and I'm going there.
Okay. Okay. It looks like this is happening.
You don't have a choice. All right, continue.
Oh yeah. That's right. We're in the middle of some. Alan,
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
explain to me time.
Time. The thing that marches ever onward. We can't stop it. We have no control over time. And you know, time is your most precious resource. It's finite. Because one day you're going to die and your time's going to be up. And we can track time with these things called clocks.
Oh.
or watches, which you it's a clock that you wear on your wrist, and it like
Oh.
it tracks like the seconds, and 60 seconds make a minute, and 60 minutes make an hour, 24 hours make a day, 7 days make a week, 52 weeks make a year, 10 years make a decade, 10 decades make a century. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I just gave you a spiraling point.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, bro.
Oh,
And so, time. Speaking of
Time.
time, I yield my time.
You, you yield your time?
uh,
Oh.
old.
Okay. Um,
I don't approve.
I was only
I
talking for
think
like
you could have done
30
better.
seconds, wasn't I?
I know.
I think you
I
could
was
have done
like,
better.
man. Um, all right. Nick, you're gonna love this one.
Oh, God, I don't think. I think that means I'm not going to. This is
Tell
the
me
lightest.
about weather forecasts.
Oh man. All right. So let me take you back. I'm gonna take you back to the beginning of this earth.
All right.
You ever heard about clouds? You ever heard
I
about?
I think I may have.
Well, fun fact, they're called a cumulus nimbus. That's a different word for it. I learned in eighth grade. All right.
All right.
And weather forecast is you know, the news telling us what is happening meteorologically. There we go. And and actually, funny enough, it is very, very important to get metadata. It may not be for civilians, but for military use, it is very important.
Okay.
Because, I mean, as you're experiencing down there, like, how would you have ever known that it was going to snow? Have sleep. You would have known without the weather forecast.
Like I would have never known, like at all.
You would have never known. They are saving lives. They are heroes among heroes.
I see.
And all they do is they just report the weather that's going on. They'll let you
But
know if it's going to rain. What?
why are they wrong sometimes?
Well, that's because weather can change pretty quickly on the fly. I mean, it's all about cold air and warm air meeting, and it changes pretty rapidly. And due to the differences of temperature and air pressure clashing with each other, can give different results. And it also depends on where you are geographically. Like me being next to the coast, we're going to get a lot more rain because, well, the seawater, as we talked about in some point in time, the water evaporates, turns into clouds, and then comes back down on the earth. Whereas if you live in the middle of the country, it's a little less common to get long and tremendous downpours. But it can still happen. And if you're not expecting it, but you're watching the news, you're reading the newspaper, and it talks about like, hey, there's a 20% chance it's going to happen, you could be prepared. I'm going to keep my umbrella on me today. And what do you know? You're damn lucky you had it. Because now you're not going to be uncomfortably wet walking the streets in Montana.
Why Montana?
Uh, yeah, we all know Montana doesn't get rain.
Is that true, Alan?
I don't think that's true, no.
Well, he wouldn't know because he's not a part of the weather forecast. He doesn't
You know
have
what?
the
That's
knowledge
fair.
that I have.
You don't know
That's
that.
fair.
He's an unreliable source.
You don't know
Oh,
that.
And that's why you need to trust anything a weatherman tells you because, well, they're a reliable source.
you know
And
what?
that's all I have to say about weather forecasting.
All right.
Well, actually, how much time do I have left?
45 seconds.
All right, so You ever heard of the ship of Theseus? I'm not doing that. I
No,
just give up
not
my time.
again. Okay. Um, Thank you for that very, very informative report, Nick.
Of
Alan,
course, it's what I do.
What?
hey, how's it going?
I'm just on a podcast right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's your topic.
No, that's not.
Oh,
Yeah, how does a podcast work?
Let's see. I think we will skip down to expiration dates, Alan. How do they work? Why do we have them?
Okay, so expiration dates go on multiple things, right?
Okay,
The
okay,
most important one is food. But I'm
right,
going to start by talking about plastic bottles. With water bottles specifically, you'll notice that they have an expiration date on there.
right.
And a normal person that's an idiot is going to look at that and go, why does this water have an expiration date? But it's not the water, it's the bottle. Because the bottle, at that point in time, a lot of the plastic from the bottle is going to have seeped into the water. And then there's going to be even more microplastics in that water than normal.
Well, why don't we want to drink microplastics?
Um, well, I mean, it's a personal choice. You can choose to. I don't, personally. I've moved away
Okay,
from water bottles, but, some people like microplastics, and, that's a personal choice.
I really
It's
like
like, have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus?
microplastics.
that's
I
not
have
fair.
once or two times.
No, cause listen, microplastics is like the more you drink, it like replaces your cells with plastic until
Yeah,
eventually your entire body is gonna be microplastics and no cells. So by the end of
yeah.
that, are you the same person?
I'm sorry for asking. Um, I guess not.
That's what I thought. I would say you are, but again, it's another personal preference thing.
Okay.
Now, with food, right?
Yeah.
By the expiration date on food, sometimes it gets stale, sometimes like mold starts growing on it, sometimes little bacteria, worms start living inside of your food. You don't want to eat that. That's fucking gross. You don't want to eat that.
That is gross. You're
That
right.
is really gross. And that's why that expiration date is on there, is to help guide you as to when you should not eat your food anymore. It's like, have you ever heard of the ship of Theseus?
Negative one
No,
point.
so it's like if so much bacteria gets in that food that it eats all the food and just replaces it with more bacteria. Is it the same food? I wouldn't say so in that case.
You know what? I guess that's fair.
Yep. And you know what they say?
What's fair is fair.
Fair is fair. I yield my time.
All right.
Hunter, have you ever felt kawaii?
That's minus 1 point.
What?
Um, Nick.
Bro.
Bees.
What
Bees.
up, bro? Bees.
Bees. Explain them.
Um, so bees are an insect, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Know that what makes them an insect is because they have 6 legs. That classifies them as an insect.
Okay.
They have an abdomen, a thorax,
Thorax. That's a good word.
and they have really good head game. And then,
Is that true?
I can confirm. If you like to, you can fact check this yourself on your free time, unless you trust me.
You know what? I trust you.
All right. And they're a vital role to the ecosystem of this planet. Did you know that without bees, we die? This is true. The pollination that they do, because when they land on flowers to collect the nectar to bring back to the hive, tiny little tiny little bits of pollen get stuck to them, and nature intended this to happen because nature's an evil bitch. But besides that, the pollen gets stuck to them. And as they fly around, going from flower to flower, that's called pollination. Yeah.
Ah.
And because of this pollination, it makes the things grow. It needs to happen. But we're not here to talk about pollination. We're here to talk about bees. And
You're right.
bees do this task, and they make honey. Sweet, sweet honey. And as you know, fun fact, there is no expiration date for honey. Yeah, it never goes bad. And this was actually already proven as well. Archaeologists found honey in an Egyptian tomb, and they tested it, and it was still edible to eat.
Did they eat it?
I can't confirm if they did, but I would have. I mean, fuck it.
You know it. You're right.
And bees also have a stinger for self-defense. Or they just, I think they got anger issues.
Ah, okay.
And I think they're also all in on a suicide pact because when they sting you, all their guts come out, and it's a one-time deal.
Ah,
So I'm also convinced that bees all have a suicide pact.
well, that was very informative, bro.
I I know. Please come to me anytime.
Come.
Yes. All right, my next topic, I'll be explaining how semen works. Good.
Actually, that is not a topic on this
Is
list.
sex one of the
Um,
topics?
It is not.
Damn.
I think
However,
we have a whole video covering that.
however, small talk is, and Alan, why do we small talk?
Great segue, by the way. Really, really good.
Yeah, so small talk. You know that awkward talk that nobody likes to really do?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one that we do at the beginning of all of our videos.
Yeah,
I like it.
that's small talk. Well, Nick is also not a normal person.
Insulting Nick.
You can't prove. Hey, what the fuck? Alan, you're a bitch.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. So anyway,
No, I will fuck me.
so
I'll do it proudly.
oh my god.
I'll send you a video.
I know. So anyways, small talk it's like talking about, stuff that, changes in your life. Like the weather, the traffic, what new is going on in your life. That's the kind of thing that small talk is. And small talk is mostly just to fill space, just to be more social. Some small talk is about sex. Just saying.
That's true.
That is true. And so, small talk, it's like talking, but small. Think of it like
Uh-huh.
this. It's like you have a conversation, but it's not interesting. So it's small.
Uh-huh.
That's what small talk is. But sometimes it can be interesting. But it can still be small talk. And you're probably wondering, well, how does that work? That kind of contradicts what you just said. And to that I would say you're right. I yield my time.
All right. With a minute and 38 seconds left, I am going to subtract a point.
Ah,
Because that was a lot of time, and
I
I
don't know what else to say, man.
you could have definitely kept saying how small talk is just over and over again
What, for another minute?
for another minute and 38.
shut up, Alan.
But,
I hate you.
Alan, I'm going to give Nick a harder one than that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Nick,
Yeah.
can you explain to me what a Dyson swarm is?
I actually can. So Dyson Swarm is something every advanced civilization more than likely get to, since the energy output that it would give would be astronomical. And it's already theorized that, you know, other civilizations out there spanning across the galaxy itself and universe have already achieved some sort of Dyson swarm in some sense of their own. And all a Dyson swarm is a collection of millions of mirrors surrounding surrounding a sun in more than likely the home solar system of that civilization. And the thing is that a misconception is they don't absorb the energy, they redirect it to whatever specific target that they actually want. Because they're all mirrors, and if they just directed it right back onto the sun, you would effectively just destroy the sun because it's just feeding energy back into it and it's an endless loop. So the mirrors have to all redirect the energy into, say, you're trying to terraform a planet. Everything costs energy in life, and everything's is just a transfer of energy. Everything costs it. Like us talking right now is energy. We're using are the energy from the food that we ate, the water that we drank, the sleep that we got, and we're trading it. And all we're doing is trading the energy of a sun, it could be any sun, into whatever we desire it to actually be. And the best thing about a Dyson swarm is, yes, it's a theory, but also very achievable and doable. But it would take humanity as a whole to actually gather around and not be petty over small time issues that don't actually, in the grand scheme of the human race, accomplish anything. For example, and it's already been done, and I like to credit uh, Kurgle's nut, however you say it, for doing a video about a Dyson swarm, and that actually Venus has all the desired materials that one would actually need to perform and build a Dyson swarm. And it's very achievable that we could actually accomplish this one day in the span of the human civilization. And I, for one, can't wait to see it happen if I'm alive.
Wait. Venus, like you can turn Venus into a Dyson swarm, or if we like went to
No, you
Venus, it
take
has all the
the re
minerals.
yeah, Venus has all the resources to build a Dyson swarm, and it would be a suitable launch site considering its distance to the sun.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I think
Alan,
I crushed that.
you actually shockingly gave a lot more information than I thought you were going to be able to give.
I didn't even know what a
What can I
Dyson
say?
swarm was.
And
What
now
can
you
I
do.
say? Yeah, you're welcome. I should get another point because I educated Alan.
I
That's
disagree.
how good I am.
I should also get a
Well,
point because
Alan,
I got educated.
no, you should, Hunter. You should give me a point because I'm gonna force Alan to suck something.
What are you going to force him to suck?
I can't disclose that. It's between me and him.
Anyways, Alan,
Yeah.
Okay.
on the same line of topic, right? Explain to me what a nuclear power plant is and what it does.
So we got to take a step back.
Okay.
Benjamin Franklin flew a
Okay.
kite,
What?
and lightning struck said kite, and he was like, "Wow, that's electricity."
I object.
No, this happened. Now fast forward more.
I don't think it's the history of a nuclear
No.
reactor.
I'm
Alright,
getting
I'm
to it.
subtracting a point from you, Nick, for interrupting Alan.
What? No, fuck you.
It's only fair. Fair is
You
fair.
know, I don't feel like it's fair.
Fast
That doesn't
forward
work.
more. Thomas Edison invents
Shut
the
up.
light bulb. And this uses that electricity discovered by Benjamin Franklin to create light. Now, isn't that incredible?
That is incredible.
That is incredible. Now, fast forward again. We create this thing called a nuclear bomb where we use I believe it's a nuclear fission reaction to create a massive explosion. And then we dropped a couple of those on Japan, but we're not going to talk about that right now because that would be off topic. And then we
Yeah, you're right.
use that same aim reaction, that
I don't think it would be.
fission reaction of like uranium, I believe is what they use to, and it like breaks down in like water and stuff, and like they use that to generate electricity. Because like in a nuclear power plant they have those big smokestacks and there's steam coming out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's not pollution. That's just steam from water.
That's true.
Yeah, and then that they generate the electricity, and then they also create this nuclear waste, which it's a thing. But being a nuclear reactor, things can go wrong. So we go if we fast forward again to I want to say 1986. Chernobyl explodes. Boom. Because it's nuclear and something went wrong and so it
I like
exploded.
a good Chernobyl reference.
hmm And even to this day, that explosion was so powerful that Chernobyl is still radioactive. And there's that rock in the plant, the elephant's foot. It's so radioactive. It kills you if you're just standing in the same room as it. Because that's the kind of thing that radioactive stuff does. Is it gives you like radiation poisoning, right? Right, which like gives you cancer and
Yeah,
kills you.
yeah.
Like there was this dude in Japan. Not this is not related to the bombs, but he was working in a nuclear reactor and something exploded and he got all kinds of radiation. And then he survived the explosion and he lived for a bit after that in a hospital as his body like just degraded because it couldn't fix itself because the radioactive stuff uh like it just destroyed his DNA so his cells couldn't repair. So his body
Do you
just
know
like
what?
slowly decayed until he died.
Do you know what power plant this was at?
No,
That's fair.
I'm not gonna
Fair
lie
is
to you.
fair.
I don't know
I
where
don't
it
think
is.
that's fair.
Fair is
I don't
fair.
think it's fair. You should
I mean,
deduct the point.
I don't expect him to know the power plant. The only power plant I know in Japan is
I expected
Fukushima.
him to know.
Yeah, Fukushima was like Chernobyl, but smaller.
That's also true.
This is true.
Prove it.
Look it up.
All right, Nick. Oh, I
What do you
forgot to
want?
tell you, Alan. That was your last one. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, and this is Nick's
Obviously,
last
I got
one.
the easiest. I get the easiest one now.
Well, I think this would be incredibly easy if Alan got it, but we'll see with you. I want you to explain to me music. What is it? Its origins?
Dude, why didn't you give this to me? You know how many classes I've taken about this?
I know that's why you didn't get this one. All right,
So I want you to take.
3 minutes on the clock.
Yeah,
I
where,
want you
where
to
did
take a
music come
trip.
from? I want to know.
I want you to take a trip back in time with me,
Okay.
back to Neanderthals.
Uh-huh.
Music first started. You know, I can reenact a little bit of how it started. It was One Neanderthal looked at the other one. Who? Rock. Big rock. Clink, clink, and smashed some rocks together. And he was like, "Hooga, hoo," and that's how music first started. That's that's it's true. That's the origin of music.
Is it?
It is. You can ask any professor, and that's exactly what they would tell you. Anyways,
Okay.
what music is just it's a representation of one's soul. Music can be the most impactful thing on your life. It can make you feel angry, sad, happy. It can carry you through the hardest of times, the easiest times. Create bonding moments when, say, you're doing a 2.5 hour drive to Gatlinburg in a car, and you got a guy behind you that's putting on the weirdest music you've ever heard and ruins the vibe.
Any
Yeah,
name?
bonding moments like that. I will not name names, but
Okay.
he is not with us in this call right now. But music is everything.
That's true.
And Hunter, music's here, let me break it down for you, all right?
Okay.
You ever heard of the ship of Theseus?
Oh my god.
If you have, if you take a trumpet and you you slowly replace a piece of the trumpet every week to where every piece has now eventually been replaced by a new piece, is it still the same trumpet you had? Or totally new one that you did it before?
Why are we replacing pieces of a trumpet?
Because it makes music.
The pieces or the trumpet?
The pieces, it all does. Both.
Alan, as a music major, can you confirm or deny what he said?
Um, everything he said was 100% factually correct.
Alright.
Yeah.
That was enough I needed to push Nick over the edge.
What?
Yes.
Alright, Nick at 29 points and Alan
Oh,
at
yeah.
28.
Fuck.
Oh man, Alan,
You should have made a 6-7 joke. You would have gotten an extra point.
I feel like he
Actually, I
would have
probably
redacted
would've.
points.
I probably would have put you at 0.
Wait, what happens if I make a 6-7 joke right now?
Well, I already announced that you got 29. And...
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, as we all know, fair is fair, right?
That
This
is
isn't fair.
True. Fair
No,
is
it's
fair.
definitely fair. And Hunter, I will be installing that thing in your car.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah. There's no backroom deals that happened.
What kind of
None.
backroom deal happened?
Now, Alan,
No.
if you want to do a backroom deal with me before I finalize this. do it
Wait,
first.
no, you already finalized. You announced it. You said I won.
You're
Yeah.
right. Wait, what?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
kind of
go ahead,
backroom
Alan.
deal?
Oh, it's too late. I'm the
I'll,
host now. I have the power of
I'll
everything.
send you the video real quick that he sent to me on Instagram.
Well, is he gonna get you a newer one? A better one?
Well, I'm just gonna send this to him, that way he knows what kind of deal happened.
Oh.
Essentially, he's going to install a flashlight in my truck.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can get you more than just a flashlight.
Oh?
Yeah. Like I'll get you a whole sex doll installed into your truck.
One with like AI and it like talks back to me and everything like that.
Yeah. Whatever you want. The sky's the limit. No, not even the sky's the limit. There's no limit.
Well, then I will be sending you nothing because I did say that Nick won.
Yeah, this is true.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. It was a valiant effort. Well, Nick. Oh, actually, hold on. Alan.
What?
Loser speech.
You know, it was a close fight. Maybe this happened because
wasn't
I
close.
yielded so much of my time. But I don't accept that. And I should have won.
Anyway, Nick, your closing slash winter speech. Winner speech.
Yes. I would like to thank the Academy for my win today. I couldn't have done it without the great voting from the Academy. And I'd like to thank my parents, my family back home for supporting me through all my ups and downs, my endeavors that brought me to this victory. I stand on their shoulders and proudly accept my trophy. And with that, guys, this concludes another fabulous episode of Impressionable because I won. It's only a good episode if I won. And the next one will be, it'll be the best episode ever because I'm obviously the host. And unfortunately, these guys have to be they have to be there for it, you know. But with that, guys, you guys have anything else? Last remarks?
No.
Either of you?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, don't make me regret giving you this win.
Oh, I already know the topic for the next one.
Oh, no.
It's we might get canceled, but anyway, guys.
Oh, no.
All right, guys, podcast out.